Hey guys, Triangle Potato here, and welcome back to another redstone video. I know it's been a while, and ooh, hi button. But anyways, I've been out of the country. I couldn't find a microphone. Finally found one, but now my PC's acting all wonky. But here I am, and well, I'll show you exactly what I have for you. So basically, it's our elevator we built in a previous episode, but this time I decided, after watching a mumbo jumbo video, that we needed to add a little bit more to it. It wasn't as functional as it should be. So I added a way for you to select a floor that you can go to in between the two destinations. Meaning if you have a middle floor and no matter where it is, you can add a floor selector. If it's 5 blocks up, 10 blocks up, if it's 30 blocks up, you can add it wherever you want and it will work. So I'll basically just show you how it works here. You press this button. I want to go to the second floor. Hey, look at that block right there. So now we click up. So now we click up. And look at that, we're on the second floor and the blocks retracted. So the way this works is this platform can only push 12 blocks. And as you can count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12 is this cauldron right here with the piston. So that's 12 blocks total. So if you put a block in front of it, it won't actually be able to go any higher. It'll stop because it's past that 12 block limit. Before we get into building it, I would like to point out this little circuit right here is the redstone you need to add to it, along with the cauldron underneath it, and that will allow you to make your floor selector right here. It's not that big, and considering the entire elevator itself is huge, but this part right here added on will allow you to select your floor. And I also created a way for if this thing ever gets stuck, that this piston will be butted if this thing works too fast, meaning you spam buttons, so it's spam free now. This rail right here updates this piston constantly using his hopper clock, which you can add into yours. I'm not going to need a tutorial for that. Just chuck an item in there and put it into a powered rail next to this piston, and your circuit right here will be spam free and unbreakable. So let's get on to building it then. Ideas. So the first thing you're going to want to do is build this elevator, and I'll leave a little link right here for you to click and get to the other video to build it. But after you've done that, now you just want to find where you're going to put your second floor. So I'm just going to go to a random spot like right here and say, hey, I want my second floor right here. And then I'm going to build a little platform around for where the elevator is going to be, just like this. And then the elevator can fit right nicely inside of that. So now we know that the elevator is going to fit right here, but we're also going to replace this block and this block with slime blocks, meaning these have to be broken, and then these are also going to get stuck to. So after we replace them with slime blocks like this, we want to come up here to where this is going to fit. Because this will stick right here, we're going to want to put a note block here, a note block here, and a note block there, because these cannot be moved by slime blocks. So now all you're going to want to do is make it go up. So I will do that. And I clicked the wrong one. And after you've gotten your little floor situated, you're going to want to send it up to the top floor. So click that button, send it all the way up. And well, that is a bit loud, so we're just going to bring that down like that. Alright. And once it's up there, you're going to want to follow it all the way up. And on this one right here, you're going to want to place a cauldron, grab some water, and then put that water inside the cauldron. And what this is going to do is we're going to have a floor set up, and when this goes down, this cauldron right here is going to go into a comparator and reset our floor stopper. So in order to get our floor stopper, we're going to need to put a wall right here. and this wall is going to have a piston right behind it right here, and then a block like this, so when it's time for this to come down to the floor or come up, it's going to get stopped by that. But because that it comes down, we don't want this bottom one to stop right here for where it's going to stop on the top. We're going to have to come below it as well, put another piston right here and put one there, and that will be the one that stops this one. Now all we need to do is hook these up to some RS NOR latches, which basically don't reset unless this cauldron will come down and reset them. So when you press a button, it'll activate these pistons, and then the cauldron will come down and activate it again, and then it will reset it. Now the reason we don't use T flip-flops is because then you can just press the button and it'll turn it on and turn it off, and this coming down and reaching the floor will not turn it off with the T flip-flop. With this way, we can automatically turn it off by having it reach the floor. So now when this comes down, the cauldron will come down and be right about here. So we want to put a comparator right here, and that way it'll sense this cauldron with the water in it, and then we'll just bring it around like this, and we'll hook an RS NOR latch up right here to start off with. And in order to do that, we'll put a comparator going into this, and then we'll put a dropper like this, and then right on the other side of it, we'll put another dropper facing into it, like that. So now that we got our RS NOR latch, you just want to chuck a random item right here into this, and as you can see, the piston extended. So now you come to the top, click the down button, send it downwards like this, and as you can see from where the cauldron's at, the cauldron turns on. Now we could put this behind a block. The only problem with that is once the cauldron moves, this will still be powered. It's a bug, but who cares? So once the cauldron's right here, we can hook it up with redstone by bringing this around like this, and then putting a block right here, and probably one right here so it doesn't interact with that comparator. And then we just bring the redstone like that. And as you can see, once we add our repeater right here, we can actually do it like that. The piston comes back and it works fine. Now in order to hook up this top one right here, it's really simple. We'll take another block, we'll put it here, the comparator right here, and then all we need to do is put another RS NOR latch right here, so a dropper facing into another dropper, like that. And then we'll chuck an item inside like this, and then if we were to activate this right here, like this, it'll push that out. Now in order to make this reset like the other one, all you need to do is take this cauldron output right here, bring it up like this, and then chuck a redstone there, and as you can see, it reset just fine. So now we got our floor stoppers ready. All we have to do is really hook it up to buttons up here. So your last step, basically, all you have to do is hook this up so that this thing is fired from up there and from down there. So you're just going to have to put a redstone block like that, bring it up with some slime blocks, and then hook it up to a button with the piston on it right up here. So I'll do that right now. And if I were to run redstone wire along like this, then have a button right about here, you'll see that it is activated, and this bottom one right here extended. And for this bottom one, actually, we'll just come out 2 and then build up with some slime blocks, and then put a redstone block right here, and that'll come up and activate that one. Now this is just rough. You can move this around how you want, wire it up how you want, as long as you get only this one powered. If you're going to use dust, make sure you use the block next to it so it doesn't power both of them, or a redstone block going directly into it. Now all we need to do is send this up or down, either way, and we can test it out. So it's going to go. And there's a bit of a visual glitch right now, but that's not a problem. It'll be over soon enough. As you can see, And now we can say, oh, I want to go to the middle floor. I'm going to click this button. Time to go. And as you can see, that block extended right there. And then you heard that sound, and it also retracted, and now you're at your middle floor. It's really that simple. And oh, no, I'm not. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I know there's a lot of visual glitches and technical difficulties. It's been rough. I'm currently not in the States right now, and I'm going off old tech and everything, so please forgive that and the delay between the uploads, but I should be able to be steady and going strong from now on. So, thanks for joining me. I hope you like this, and I hope you get to be able to use it in your elevators. Until next time, guys, bye.